Hey, what's going on, guys? Joe here, coming at you today from Witches Itches, or Witches Snitches, or Witches Stitches. I'm not really sure what the clan's name is exactly. I'm probably mutilating that, and I do apologize for that. But, so last night, I was working on the Townhall 13 piece, and kind of reading through the AMA and all that other good stuff, and then I started scrolling through Reddit subreddit, or the Clash of Clans subreddit, and I found this replay, and it was actually very entertaining. It was pretty funny, so I couldn't help but asking if I could record it, and thank you, Genius Will, for allowing me to come record your content, because it's hilarious. So we got 130 Wallbreakers versus a Townhall 6 or a Townhall 5. Looks like we got a Townhall 5 here. Remember, guys, we're in the middle of clan war leagues, and you're gonna have some seriously bad matchups in some clans. It happens. What can you do? There's nothing that can be done about it until Supercell addresses some type of method to correct this thing. But anyways, why not have a little bit of fun with it? And that's exactly what we got here. It looks like we got 6 raid spells and Wallbreakers for days, and that's exactly how this is going to go down. Spread those rage spells around the base, and this is just going to be Wallbreaker heaven. And they're going to go in and they're going to open up all the compartments and destroy defenses along the way. I mean, it's like, no, stop, come on, what are you doing? And I love it. And they go straight for the Town Hall. They're working on the Town Hall, doing massive damage. The Town Hall is almost gone, and it looks like we got 2 defenses left and 2 cannons. I mean, this is a Town Hall 11 versus a 5, I get it, but it's still quite entertaining to see. So Wallbreaker is going to go in straight for the Town Hall and take it down with ease, and drop a few more Wallbreakers to finish it off. Wallbreakers for the win. I love it. So this was pretty awesome. I wanted to show it off. I saw it and I was just like, wow, I wouldn't even think of this. So I couldn't help but come over here and record this. From here, we're going to go and take a look at a few more of their other attacks. I'd like to record from other clans outside of the higher, competitive league clans. I like to visit other people's clans. So if you want me to come visit your clan, guys, drop it down in the comments below. I will definitely do my best to swing through and record your content. Okay, so we're going to get into some actual attacks, and I haven't recorded this attack in a long time, the Bowler Witch combination. This is old school. I mean, and it's still very much viable, still working. Look at the base, man. We posted this base the other day. I see this base a lot in Champion League, or correction, in Legend League. Why? I don't even know why I said Champion League right there. Legend League, and it's just a lower weighted base. I mean, it is what it is. Not everybody has to face maxed out bases, and I get that. So we're going to start out with a giant down there in the bottom of the base, pulling the clan castle troops. Happens to be in Electro Dragon, and we're gonna do a little bit of queen walking up on the north side. And this is great for Pekka Bobat. I love this base right here for Pekka Bobat, but bowlers and witches are still just as viable and still do very well. Paradox, guys in Paradox use it a lot as well. I just haven't covered it in quite some time. So using the Wallbreaker to open up the compartment for the queen, and we're going to basically give her some time to take out some buildings, dropping the poison spell for that enemy E-Drag, and that queen is going to take care of that Electro Dragon before anything else happens. E-Drag's going to fall, and then you're going to see a baby dragon on the opposite side of the base, starting the opposite side of the funnel, dropping a pair of bowlers, doing a little bit of a bowler walk here. I haven't seen a bowler walk in a grip now. It's been a while since I've seen that. So healers on bowlers, and they're taking out a few buildings, and then we have the Wallwrecker moving through. Wallwrecker is headed straight for that Town Hall, and now you'll see a large group of bowlers, the Barbarian King, Grand Warden, Queen, and a pile of witches moving their way into the core of this base. Freeze spell stopping the Inferno Tower, the single target Inferno Towers, and then the rage spell for our troops. Grand Warden's ability is going to be used upon the death of the Town Hall, or just before that Town Hall falls, that Grand Warden's ability is going to be used, and that basically saves our troops as they move through the Giga Bomb around to the opposite or the third Inferno Tower, taking it down, and the healers are just healing our troops up as we move. We did see an update recently back in June on the healers, but obviously you can see that they weren't affected as bad as everybody tried to make it out to be. They are still just as viable, just the radius that they're healing is just a little bit slightly different than what it previously was. So bowlers are on the outside working their way around. We have witches paired up with an ice golem taking out buildings from the opposing side of the wall, and then you also have the Barbarian King leading the way, taking out buildings. His ability has already been used, and he's just basically tanking looking for our troops. You're going to see the Wallbreaker drop to go ahead and expose and open up the wall, try to get the witches on the outside, but that's not necessarily the case. They're going to continue to follow up that queen, moving around the back side of the base. The ice golem did find a spring trap and launched off the map, which froze everything and gave our troops some time to get around there. Queen's ability is going to be used, or it already was used. I might have missed that in my commentation. My apologies for that. But anyways, you know, it's just overpowering. It's just overpowering. The witches still get the job done, especially versus the style base that we had here. Perfect funneling, great work on getting rid of the E-Drag at the beginning, and good work on getting the troops to go directly towards the town hall. That's definitely something that eludes some of us out there. We do have moments where we tend to have the bowlers that like to walk on the outsides of the base. Let me go ahead and speed this up for you guys so you can see the army if you want to try it out, and we're going to take a look at one more replay, guys. So let's go ahead and wrap this video up with a Town Hall 11 versus a Town Hall 12. That's something that's very important when it comes to the clan war leagues, having to attack up, clear the Town Hall 12s. That way you can go ahead and dip down and get all the 3 stars with your higher Town Halls. Genius Will again here, so we're giving Will a little bit of love today, and it's going to be this base. This base is so popular, man. We see this base all the time. Like literally every war I probably see at least once or twice. It's just inevitable. It's a really good hog base. It's great for hogs if you're a higher level Town Hall 12, and it does have some values for the Peccabo Bat, but we're going to see some E-Drags go in and start clearing out a funnel. You're going to see another E-Drag down here in the southern corner and over in the western corner, taking out buildings over there as well, and really just kind of clearing out some buildings to save some time, get some percentage. Remember, this is a Town Hall 11 versus a Town Hall 12. There's another Electro Dragon getting some more value up in the north side, taking out a few buildings, and we're up to 30% right now. You know, really, we're just trying to go for a very solid 2-star to gain some percentage and help our Town Hall 12s out. I have to do it a lot on my Town Hall 11, which is really built like a Town Hall 10. And then you're going to see your bowlers. There's a goal. It looks like a golem in there. There might be a P.E.K.K.A. And then we have the Wallbreaker, Barbarian King, and they're moving into the Town Hall. We got a couple rage spells. We did have a freeze spell and that Grand Warden's ability. Queen kicks on the outside. She does what she normally does, kind of doing what she wants to do. She's going to kick on the outside. You're going to see her ability used and a freeze spell to shut down that single target Inferno Tower to give her a little bit more time. I mean, Will's up to 71% right now. Got a very, very solid 2-star going on here. Baby Dragons on the opposite side of the base. E-Drag still going. It looks like there was an E-Drag in the core there from the clan castle that the Queen took down. But, I mean, regardless, 82%. I think he finishes out at about 83%. So a beautiful, beautiful 2-star attack here. And this is just a method that you could do it if you are a Town Hall 11, and there's the army. So anyways, that is going to wrap us up for today, guys. Just having a little bit of fun over here. Thank you guys for allowing me to come record today. If you enjoyed the content, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and thanks for watching, guys. This is my king, go wee wee. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. From Knights of Neep. That's the clan name. I love it. You're working on